Anyways, so 2022 Spirit Halloween movie. It's available on Shudder. Is there anywhere else? I think I just saw it on Shudder.
Uh, Tubi, I
Phoebe.
think has it as well. Yeah.
Okay, it's available on Booby also. But I saw it actually like 3 weeks ago before y'all wanted to watch it because I was wanting to get in the Halloween spirit, and I have two children, and I was like, well, I want to watch something that don't have to like wait for them to go to sleep for, and so decided to put this on. And to my surprise, it has Christopher Lloyd. It has. Oh wait, is this the one?
Rachel Lane or
Yeah,
Rachel.
Oh
Rachel
my
Lee Cook,
God. Rachel Lee Cook.
Rachel Leanne Crevice. Um,
Lance can't say her name.
I didn't say it.
He was
Actually,
trying to
Mikey
call
said
her
it.
Lang.
So
And I
technically,
Rachel
go, who the
Lang.
fuck is Lang? Rachel Lang. That's
Oh my
Rachel
goodness.
Lang is from Rage Carrie 2. That's her name in the movie. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. He's trying to be funny. But I'm like, no, he's not trying
Oh,
to be funny. He can't read Lee. So
oh
that's fine.
goodness.
Hmm.
Well, I'm assuming y'all didn't watch this when it came out in theaters, did y'all?
no.
I thought it looked stupid.
I thought it went straight to streaming.
No, it was in the
Wasn't this?
theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in the theater. It premiered at an opening of one of the Spirit Halloweens in 2022, but it was in
Hmm.
theaters because I remember seeing the commercial and like one podcast mentioned it. And they're like, "Oh, it was actually okay," and I was like, "Whatever, it looks like trash." But it is 82 minutes long, directed by David Pogue, written by Billy Bates, Master Bates, produced by Shannon Hutchins, Noor Ahmed, Michael Haggerty, and in partnership with, you guessed it, Spirit Halloween. It
Ooh.
stars Donovan Cullen, Dylan Frankel, Jaden J. Smith, Marissa Reyes, Rachel Lee Cook, my homegirl Josie and the Pussycats, Christopher Lloyd, and Marla Gibbs. The brief summary of this movie is basically Christopher Lloyd's some Monopoly type guy with the hat and the monocle, and he's kicking people out of their homes.
Like
And
right off the land, you're like, my deed.
yeah, witchcraft is involved and they curse whatsoever. And then Spirit Halloween pops up, and you have these three little boys who one of them is too big to trick or treat. The other one's a pansy ass mama's boy who wants to go trick or treating. And then there's a guy in the middle, like, I don't know what to do. So they decide to go break into the Spirit Halloween store. But not only is it haunted, he's gay. I'm sorry, it's not gay. They,
Well, he
uh,
might be. Actually, we know he's not. Well,
yeah,
no, he
he
still
likes
could
the
be.
sister.
Yeah, but you know what? How gay men are with like beautiful women. They're like enamored, but not
Yeah.
necessarily in love.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
yeah.
I was just referencing that old news video. Have y'all seen it? Where it's just like, so and so hiked up Mount Everest. Not only did he hike up Mount Everest, he's gay. I'm sorry, he's not gay. He's blind. And it was like a live. But anyway, so the kids break in, and the spirit of Dr. whatever his name is from
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd is bringing the animatronics to life and trying to kill them.
Anyways, my favorite spirit find this year is this leather jacket.
You got a more, yep.
Oh, that's cute.
But
That's the Chucky one, right?
yeah, it's the
Yes,
Bride of
it's
Chucky one. So here's the front. So for those of you on the YouTube thing, I hope you get a moment to see it, how cute it is. Look at this fucking lapel says Chucky.
it's cute
Hello.
because it looks like the little leather jacket Tiffany wears.
That Tiffany wears, yeah.
Yeah,
But I haven't worn it yet because it's a fucking 1,000 degrees here in Florida.
I know. Here
And
too.
the bastards, they're a mitigated gall.
Hmm.
The
Oh,
coupon expired the day
the discount day.
before.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
this is my shtick with Spirit this year is that I've always had a coupon and been able to use it. Shut up, Lance, because you know I was pissed when this fucking happened. So I had a
I mean, I
coupon that
got
was
my
not.
coupon right here.
Lance, I'm not gonna
I,
stick up for you this time, Lance.
I
I
mean, but
know.
this is my thing. So Lance and I both live in Orlando, but for some reason he gets everything and I get nothing. So whatever. Yeah, because you sit there
I
Just like
can't
Fucking
he's
help
little
it.
eyes, batting your
Jabberjaws.
eyelashes at people.
This is where you guys get upset
Whatever.
with me talking to everybody, and they're like, "Oh, he's always talking to everybody. He's always talking to everybody." Well, you know what? It's sometimes nice to just talk to people, and you
It
know
was
what?
like
Sometimes they feel like they be nice back.
when you hang out with Lance, it was like growing up with my dad. I hated going with my dad anywhere because everywhere my dad went, he knew everybody. And I'd just be standing there while he talked and talked and talked for
Oh
up.
no, that's not the issue. I don't mind talking to people. The issue is when you hang out with Lance and he starts talking to people, you just don't exist anymore. And like
Exactly. You
30
don't.
minutes goes by and you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be
You're
doing
like,
right now. And
"Uh,
ugh, it's
You
okay.
two could literally just chime in anytime you'd want.
He's like,
It's
y'all
not like
can
we're not.
leave. You can leave, trash. Um,
That's not true.
Lance is too
It's
cool
so,
for us.
that's so
he's
horrible.
standing there talking to someone in a KKK outfit, thinking that I can just jump in and
Whoa!
start
I
talking.
know. Like
But
he talks to everybody.
a white power tattoo across his skull. It's like, Mikey, why aren't you talking to
Oh
him?
my god! People are gonna start to believe you guys. Hey, well, here's the thing: is if they don't know me and they really believe that, then whatever. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you know,
No, well, you know what? It doesn't matter because if they ever come to Orlando, you're sure to stop and talk for 25
yeah, they'll
fucking
get
minutes
to
and they'll
know you
find
for
out.
sure. And I'll
Oh my
stand there and be like,
god!
Lance, I don't think you're supposed to be talking to this person. Um,
Aw,
at any rate, sorry, Lance always gets us off kilter.
that's me.
Um, I was actually like pleasantly surprised with this movie. It is a children's movie, but there was times, especially towards the end, where the animatronics start coming out, like when they're in that basement thing, it was all dark and dingy, and there's like that girl doll animatronic crawling towards them. Even I was like, I don't know if the girl should be watching this. And so like, because it's, I mean, it's still for children, but there's different like TVY7 versus like TV
Yeah, yeah.
14. And so there are some legit spooky animatronics and things that they go into. Um, Christopher Lloyd, not surprisingly, does a good job. Everybody does a good job except the guy who's supposed to play like the tough guy. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Was he somebody's son or something? Like, I didn't
Probably.
even look it up.
Is
He
that
was
how he got in the
terrible.
movie? Is that what you're trying to say?
He was
Yeah.
so fucking bad. Like, who the fuck was this kid? What was his name? Like, Chad or
He
Oh, is
was
that
like
with the
some
shop guy?
Marcus? What the fuck was
one
that
of
kid's
the
name?
three main boys, the one that was supposed to be the tough guy, the one that was too old to go trick-or-treating.
There was Jake.
Oh.
Jake is the main kid. Why is
I think it
every
was.
kid named
I,
Jake?
he definitely was the lesser, but he wasn't
Carson.
that
His name
bad.
was Carson.
I
Oh, he
don't
was
think he was that
bad.
bad.
Are you
Carson was
saying he
terrible.
was less than Jake? I wish they would have used Rachel Lee Cook more. I loved her. I she wasn't the one in the She's All That, was she? No, she's not her.
Yep. Yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
She's in
That's
She's
her.
All That. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because I was like, I wish they would have used her more. I don't like that the only thing I've seen her in recently, and I didn't even watch it, just the commercials, was the He's All That or whatever it's called. Um,
Oh
She's
yeah, she's the
so
mom in that, right?
yeah, she's the
yeah.
mom, but she doesn't play her character and He's All That. So I
Right.
think
She
it's really
plays
important.
the older.
She plays the mom of the main girl who's because they switch roles, which actually He's All That is very good, everybody. So for those of you who are like shitting on it, like I loved it.
Mikey's
You know what?
face
I
right
put it
now.
on. I had to clean my makeup brushes one day because I have like 20,000. And
That's
I
how
was
much
like,
you thought of it.
let me just put it on. But so Rachel Lee Cook does a lot of Hallmark movies, and she does my favorite ones, like Love in the Vineyard, some bullshit. She does like these vineyard movies in the fall, like in like the Pacific Northwest with Brendan Penny. Oh my God. And they're great.
Yeah.
They're great.
She's
I
she's
listen, you know me.
married to one of the vampire guys from not Vampire Diary, but what was the Legacy? No. What was the sequel or the spinoff from Vampire Diaries?
The originals. Which
The
one is she
originals.
married?
She's married to the brother, the older brother.
Oh, the hot one?
Not the
She is
Klaus, but
not.
yeah, she's married and has a kid with him.
Oh, he's sexy.
Look at that. I know some
Good
of the
for
gossip and you didn't
her.
know.
I don't watch teenage
You
television.
know what? I
You
will
will
say
sooner than
no, well,
later.
they're divorced, sweetheart. So Daniel
Oh
Gillies,
no.
they
Oh,
divorced in
Wow.
2021.
Way to bring it up,
Perhaps that
Lance.
is why she's back at Lance, she's your age. She was born, well, she's younger than you. She was born in
Hmm.
1979. Look at that.
oh.
Oh, oh
So
yeah,
Oh,
you're
much
saying she's
younger.
available. Whoop, whoop.
and she's available and she's your age. Look at that.
Damn, look
You
out.
found someone your age. Good for you.
She's a little
Only
bit
if she
younger.
knew.
If only she was 22, she'd be perfect. I know.
Wow. It is.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh.
I
this
know.
episode is crazy.
I
Speaking
don't know.
of
Yeah, this is not a children's episode despite the content.
this
Luckily,
whole
we don't talk to many kids on the show.
only kids that listen are age students, and they're over 18 or 18, so it's fine. Um,
I don't say shit to them this year. Like, they don't know what the hell I do. They all think I'm a bitch, which is fine because I am.
well,
Anyway,
so I feel that the film's strengths are going to be as visuals. Aid, since you're the negative one, how do you feel the weaknesses of this film are?
so the movie could have been very good. The movie is good. The movie's good. I think it's scary. I think it's really good for the demographic that they're reaching. The only weaknesses that I have, which I thought was a little racist at the beginning, to have like the dark haired woman as like the
Like a
the
voodoo
voodoo
priestess?
witch lady in an up north place. Like we're not in fucking Louisiana. So
Yeah.
why are we like that was a little racist to me. And then the other thing, like you said, we have Christopher Lloyd and we have Rachel Lee Cook, but they're only there for metadata and to get people at the theater to watch this, right? They're not there to be meaningful in any way, shape, or form. So if you wanted to do this movie, you could have just made it indie. You didn't need to have like all these people in it. And you probably could have put a little bit more heart into it for dealing with all these kids because it is sad. And then also, my last issue with it, the kid, they kept picking on this kid and his dad. And I'm like, yeah, his dad is dead. And that was the theme of the movie. Like, get over your fucking dead dad.
Wow.
Like,
Lance thinks
that
it's
was the
funny.
theme of the
Jeez.
movie. That was the theme of the movie. The whole movie, they're like, you just got to get over your dad. I'm like, let the fucking kid be upset about his goddamn dad. Like, why are we doing this? Like,
I
that was pretty
mean,
shitty. Who the fuck wrote this? Oh, I wrote my notes.
Timon and
Sorry.
Pumbaa, obviously, because they told Simba,
Nathan Lane wrote
just get over it. Hakuna
Get
Matata.
over it. Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Lance, what do you feel that this film's strengths were?
I like the fact that I mean it kind of hit like older school like TV movies or you know like kid movies in the sense where like it's a coming of age thing. You know, they use the whole. I mean, obviously their idea is like oh, or the one kid's too much. You know, they're growing up, so they don't want to do trick or treating. It's a kid's thing. You know, that where one kid legitimately looks like he should be trick or treating for at least another 2 or 3 years. You know, I don't know where the age
Yeah.
gap is there, or he just happens to be a really smaller kid. The middle kid, you know, I mean, with the dad situation with the dead, but like technically they kind of use that in Beetlejuice as well, where their dad died, but the Halloween was like their thing.
You can't give Beetlejuice away.
Wow, Lance.
Whatever. If they haven't seen it by now, I don't care. Fuck it. Spoiler. I don't care.
You can't say spoiler afterwards, Lance.
I can. It can happen. This won't come out for a while.
I think it teetered. I think it teetered. I think they could have done this better. And
Yeah.
they know they could have. I think they just banked on Christopher Lloyd and Rachel Lee Cook for it. Do I care? There was a review that I had read about it when I was doing the notes. It said it was really forgettable. And I literally just watched this Tuesdays 2 days ago. And I forgot so much about it. Like I thought it was cute that he was in love with his sister. That was sweet.
That was weird.
He's younger kids. He's in love
Well,
with the
it
older girl
wasn't
next
weird, but
door. I
the like
mean,
he actually like kissed her. She's like, no.
well, yeah, that's gross. I mean, but a couple of years they'll
Very
be in the same
presumptuous.
spectrum,
Like not even asking her. Like
because I date a lot of older. I've always dated older guys, like a
Me
lot
too.
older than me. So if I had met them at the time of our age difference, that would have been an issue, right? But now it doesn't matter. So, like, I think that like it could have been better. I think, and then they have the money for it. These motherfuckers have so much money. So, like, do something better. If you wanted to have a cute little movie, I think we could be in the realm of like, if we're doing a cute, like Halloween Town, for example. And I know this is a Disney thing. Disney has more, I guess, substance, but did this have substance? I think it had a little bit of it, but did it carry through? No. Mm.
I mean, how
Right.
much money did they probably spend on the actual like CGI? Because obviously that one scene where like they're like later on in a different like underground kind of thing, like that little creature thing had to be. I mean, it was very Halloween Town esque CGI kind of, or like like anything. But like I mean, who knows? That could have been where they outside of the 2 stars they grabbed, and that I mean that could have just been the budget, like legitimately. I mean, they did all of it in their store, like other than the other scenes, what I mean, and the outside stuff. So I mean,
Yeah, close. A single building for a set for most of it.
yeah.
Um, but yeah. Well, Lance, I leave you with my final question.
Mm.
If you had to pair this movie for a Halloween night, what would you pair it with? And don't say my vagina, that's disgusting. He texted it to me, everybody.
I know.
Yeah,
I saw it.
honestly, I think it'd be just a fun, grab some candy, some popcorn, and just and watch it. I mean, if you have kids, it's an easy watch. And then and like Aid was saying, and you were saying, like it is a kind of a starter, like not maybe the starter movie I would per se pick. You know what I mean? Like I'm more like probably a Goonies or something in that area, or maybe even a cartoon. Go old school, really, with like Snoopy, and stuff like that, like a cartoon, like old, like what I mean, like something like cheesy, fun, what I mean, like that. But I mean,
Sir, Charlie Brown is not cheesy. In fact, I'm going to go
I'm
cue it right after this episode. So
sure
how
you
dare
are.
you? This would be cute though with Hocus Pocus. In fact, you know what I was thinking? Part of me was thinking of when I watched this. What was the one that we watched with Dev and Sawa when they're all in the warehouse?
Oh,
I
Black
think,
Friday. I was thinking that
yeah.
too.
Yes. Ah,
That's a fun one.
you would
Yeah.
watch this and then Black Friday. Yes.
Yeah. Even though Black Friday is
Yeah.
not children friendly, but
I
Army
mean,
of
it's
Darkness,
fine.
Army of
probably
You
the
Darkness.
can't.
Halloween.
No.
Why
Now you're
not?
reaching. Why would Army of
What?
Darkness be in
First she tries to
Did you
kill me,
say
now she tries to kiss me.
Halloween?
Halloween.
Did you say Spirit Halloween and then Halloween?
Halloween?
You imagine watching Halloween after this too.
It's like, hey
Halloween.
kids, we're gonna watch Spirit Halloween, then we're gonna put on
Oh my
Halloween 2 by
god.
Rob Zombie. Um,
I would never say that. uh, uh,
uh,
I wanted to say the one movie, but we're probably maybe gonna do that movie, so I can't say it.
Okay, we're not
yeah,
saying
I was
anything.
gonna I was gonna
Anyways.
say it too. But anyways,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
guys.
look at the time.
Oh, look at the time. I'm very excited for next episode. Get your seatbelts ready,
Yes.
y'all, because Lance is taking the driver's seat again.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who keeps letting him do that. But
He's
You
gonna have
too.
a bulleted list of what he needs to follow.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
See you next episode why Mikey and A try to take control of Lance's speaking.
Genitalia. Oh, but we're going to have a timer.
Well,
Here it goes.
And whenever it goes too long, we're just gonna go.
let me get the. Oh, you know what? It's in the old taboo box.
Oh
You
my
know what we
gosh.
should do? You know what we should do? We should play music to cue him
Like the Oscars.
segments.
We'll play
Yeah,
ska.
I'll,
We'll play
I'll, I'll
ska.
literally ignore it, or I'll dance to it.
He'll
And we're
start
gonna
to
play
hear a
ska.
random trumpet in the
Yeah,
background.
this is how it goes. Oh my
Oh,
god.
just kidding, Lance. I love you
We
though.
love
Uh-huh.
you, but we love you, Lance. We love you, Poppy. Oh my
So
goodness.
next episode will be something a tad more mature. Not really. It's actually going to be a good
It's
talking
not.
point. It's going to be a good talking point for next episode. Don't listen to that wet blanket. Now, if you want to catch our video cast, which condenses our review and you can see our lovely faces, check us out on youtube.com/slasherspod. We also have bi-weekly. Oh, I'm not going to say that right now. But you can also just check us out on YouTube and subscribe. If you want to support us monetarily and get access to exclusive videos and perks, you can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/slasherspod. Red Buble, if you're the kind who likes to wear your support, you can find our t-shirts, merchandise, and other things like coffee cans, dental dams at slasherspod.redbubble.com. Instagram, if you like to follow us, feel free to do so at SlashersPod or Mutant Goons from Beyond. If you want to complain directly to one of us, you can reach out to us individually. Aid at Pathologically ADE, me at Horror in a Half Shell, and Lance at Zombie VS Hate. If Facebook is more your style, you can catch us in the Facebook group Mutant Goons from Beyond. And as always, we'd like to give a special shout out to our Patreon members. Josh Gunn, Dinosaurs Will Always Be Awesome, Lorene Ellis, Kevin Leamy, Vladimir Luis, Leslie Thurman, and Cam and Dam. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We love you guys. As always, if you want to hear nerdy shit, go listen to our sister podcast, Much Ado About Nerding. Send them some love. And you can always come back over here for the spooky stuff. Actually, they are doing spooky stuff this month also. So it would make a great pairing, you know. Bust out the cocaine, listen to some of them, listen to some of us, and then go from there. Why are you doing that with your nipples, Lance?
Cocaine bear in my shirt. That's why you said it. It's like
That's not how you spell cocaine. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay.
That's cacao. Just showing his nipples.
We've seen those. I've seen those spank me pink nippies. But anyway, so without further ado, you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Space spooky, decorate your house and be happy it's Halloween. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Ah.